Ladies and gentlemen, I have been telling you now and again that the way Babu Owino was approaching his dreams towards becoming the kingpin and the leader of ODM after Baba is gone was not the right way to go about things. Because Babu Owino has been working very hard to be the leader of ODM and hence be the kingpin of the Luo nation. And that is why Babu Owino has always been saying that after Baba, it is Babu. But Babu Owino approached that dream in a very wrong way because he isolated himself and he started very early. And by doing that, he created very many enemies to himself, starting from the entire leadership of ODM. Because the people who makes up the leadership of ODM, they saw Babu Owino as a rebel. They saw Babu Owino as somebody who looked upon them. At the same time, Babu Owino started making himself to be very popular within the masses from the Luo community. He forgot that for him to become a kingpin and a leader in a political party, he wanted to move along with the leadership of ODM and other leaders who are in the Luo community. He forget all that behind him. And I told you that because Babu Owino was just trying to make himself popular, was trying to reach to the ground without actually moving along with other leaders, that was a very bad way of doing things. And I told you that whenever you want to be a leader somewhere, actually you start from the background where you are not noted. You start moving very slow, but very sure to reach your dream. You start by aligning yourself with the leadership of a party, and people from that leadership are the people who will help you to reach the common people. But Babu Owino never did that. He went straight to the people and he forgot the entire leadership of ODM. And yesterday, what happened in Bondo actually concluded the game and put to the stop what Babu Owino has been doing, because the entire Luo Nation leadership actually was streaming to Bondo, to the home of Oburu Odinga. And what they were going to do there, it was going to endorse and to affirm Oburu Odinga that you are going to be our Luo kingpin and you are going to be our leader in ODM. And now because the Luo nation has endorsed the entire leadership, because in that uh, in that what in the meeting at Oburu Odinga home, we had 27 MPs from Nyanza region or from the Luo region actually endorsing Oburu Odinga. We had 4 governors from that region. That means the governor of Migori, the governor of Homa Bay, the governor of Kisumu, and the governor of Siaya. And we also had the senators from that region and the entire population of MCAs. They just went there and they endorsed Oburu Odinga. And from that front, you can see that Babu Owino was all along himself. He never had anybody from the leadership of the entire Nyanza nation supporting him. He isolated himself. And that is why I'm saying that the game is now over. That Babu Owino should actually come to a stop of dreaming of becoming the Luo kingpin and the leader of ODM at this time. He should retrieve back and say, enough is enough. I wanted to be in this leadership. I wanted to be the Luo kingpin, but let me put that to the past and try to remake myself. You have been hearing Babu Owino actually explaining himself that he is not needed in ODM. For example, I want you to listen to this clip and hear what Babu Owino has been saying all along. Please listen to this.
Pundits say that ODM might be fielding Sakaja under their ticket, which means you might not get the support of your party, because we know who their favorite son is right now as we speak, right? Your strategy, you equally said that you know you're not going to be given that ticket.
Yes.
So what's your strategy? Leadership
comes from God. When Joseph was being sold as a slave to the Egyptians, first of all, Joseph had a dream that one day he would rule over his brothers. Then the brothers got envious, they got jealous. When Joseph was taking food to them, as they were grazing, they decided to kill. They said that some suggested that let us kill Joseph.
Yeah.
Some said no, let us sell Joseph.
Yeah.
Then Joseph was sold. When Joseph was sold, where he was being sold is where Joseph was going to be a prime minister.
Yeah.
So sometimes things might look so difficult. Things might look like they are not happening. But where you are being taken to, that is where you are going to achieve your dreams. In my situation, look at President Ruto's case. The day Baba and Uhuru shook hands in 2018, to President Ruto, that was the end of the world. That was the end of his political career. And on that day, you can imagine how he was feeling as a deputy president.
Yeah.
But that is what was giving him presidency. If you go deep into it, because were it not for that handshake, Baba would have not gotten all the baggage that was with that regime. So he was coming in as a clean person and would have beaten Ruto with a very big margin, right?
Yeah.
But today, even if president has not done things to the satisfaction of Kenyans, he's a president, right?
Yeah.
I want to tell you that I know that Sakaja will be given the ticket for ODM. And I know how much I'm hated in our own house. But that will not prevent me from chasing my dreams. That will not prevent me from being a leader, because I know leadership comes from God, and it is the people who line up to elect their leader. The ticket might go, but our ticket is in the hands of God. God has our ticket. God knows about us. He knows why he removed me from the village to Nyalenda slums, from Nyalenda slums to Nairobi, from Nairobi to Parliament. He knows, and he cannot leave me. And he knows that Babu is a person who has really worked. So
after listening to that, you cannot that things were not all well for Babu Owino, and things have never been all well for Babu Owino. He started by isolating himself instead of moving along with other leaders. And that is why his dream, for me, I can say, has failed to take place. There are people who feel that Babu Owino should continue fighting. But for me, I can advise Babu Owino that it is time for you to retrieve, because retrieving is not a weakness, but it is just a strategy of remaking yourself again. Because Babu Owino is quite young. and he has a future. That one I have to say for sure. But he must feel that I have tried to fight, but to where I have reached, I need to retrieve back and to recuperate myself again for tomorrow fight, and to see what have I been doing wrong, such that the entire Luo nation leadership was not with me. Because if we could have found that Babu Owino was having probably, let's say, 10 MPs behind him, 2 governors behind him, and several MCAs behind him, then we could have said that Babu Owino should continue fighting. He should continue the fight, and he should even consider to have his own political party. But now, because Babu Owino is all alone, we cannot tell Babu Owino to continue, because we have people who feel that Babu Owino should actually make his own political party and still continue the fight. But I think if we will continue that fight, it will make him politically to become irrelevant, and it will cost him his fortune. Because if Babu Owino could make up a party, you know what it takes to fund a party. And that is why you will find most of the parties which have been formed in this nation, you will find that they only have the owner who registered that party. They don't move from there. Because for you to have a vibrant party, you need to have the resources, which I'm very sure Babu Owino doesn't have. You need to have the stamina of also attracting people to help you in bankrolling that political party, which by now it is quite very clear that nobody will go to bankroll a political party where a person has been isolated. It will be a waste of time. So the only advice I can give to Babu Owino, man, you have fought. It is time to retrieve back. It is now you go back to your roots. It is time to go back to your ODM as a political party, because it will not be good for you probably to try and divide the party, because you need that leadership in the future. You need the people in the future. If at all you have a dream in the future of becoming a Luo kingpin, of becoming a big party leader. And once you retrieve back, there are things now you must forget about. You must forget about becoming the governor of Nairobi. And now you should go back and say, because I've fought to this far and things are not working for me, let me go back and be again the Embakasi East Member of Parliament. And he should concentrate on that, because I'm very sure if Babu retrieves back to that, he is going to be again the Embakasi East Member of Parliament. And that actually will help him to regroup back, also to reform himself. But if Babu Owino probably could choose the way people are telling him that he should come up with his own political party, that will be a dead end. He will make himself to be isolated even more. He will not have people who will actually want to have that that party to go for the elective posts. And that will come to an end of Babu Owino political ambition. And Babu Owino should learn from people like James Orengo. James Orengo was quite vibrant, and he was a big brand than Babu Owino. But when he formed his own political party and he found that he has thrown himself to the cold, he came back home. He came back to ODM. And immediately he came back to ODM, He then again rose to successes. And now you can see James Orengo is the governor of Siaya. So sometimes retrieving back is not a weakness, but it is a strategy. What do you have to say about all that? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to pump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like. Share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, it's good to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to this YouTube channel and they always keep watching our videos, I say thank you, because you really inspire us to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And whenever you do subscription, always make sure to hit the notification bell, because by doing that, you will always give YouTube permission so that you can get notified to watch any political content that we upload into YouTube. And with that, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly until we meet in our next political discussion. Goodbye.